Woof woof! Hello everybody, Shuffle Woof here, with a new album review. This is a recommendation from the Shuffle Woof community. Today we will be discussing the new Lana Del Rey album, The Right Person Will Stay. Lana Del Rey is a popular American singer-songwriter born in New York, with an amazing catalog to say the least. I am sure she needs no introduction, as she has influenced an entire generation of pop songwriters such as Taylor Swift, but I will be introducing her anyway. She debuted in 2011 with her iconic album, Born to Die, which mixed pop with lush orchestral production. 2014's Ultraviolence took things in a much slower and surreal direction, while Honeymoon in 2015 saw Lana writing even better material than before. Lust for Life had a more trap-like influence and brought in the star power with the guest features. 2019's Norman fucking Rockwell is an agreed-upon fan favorite that reignited her fan base, some of her best writing ever, and many sad anthems that stand the test of time. Chemtrails Over the Country Club and Blue Banisters, both released in 2021, felt like more experimental albums for Lana, but ones I enjoyed overall. Lots of Lana at once. Her most recent album, Did You Know That There's a Tunnel Under Ocean Boulevard, has some of her prettiest writing and production ever. I am transfixed by many of the tracks here. This all brings us to this year's Lana album, The Right Person Will Stay. You may be wondering why I am reviewing Lana in this context, as I only do furry reviews. Well, I was directed to her furry account on Fursona, so I can confirm that Lana should be included on my channel. Let us get right into the music. We start with the opener, Henry, Come On, which was also the lead single to the album. This is a melancholic piece of guitar-led Americana, directed toward a potential love interest, Henry. The track feels like she has doubts about him, perhaps he has not been faithful. I love the way this track progresses, what a somber start. Next is the interlude, Praying to Marilyn, which is a 3-minute track featuring what sounds like ambient recordings taken during a church service. There were interludes like this on her last album I was not so much a fan of, since they can feel somewhat long in her track lists. Violet is a piano-led slow burner, which seems to get into some drama. She seems to be taking Taylor Swift's side in her disagreements with Olivia Rodrigo, with a chorus on this one repeating, "The violets are wilted," over and over again. Some scathing jabs on this one. I did not know Lana had it in her. How will Olivia respond? On the Killing Floor is a dramatic jazz-influenced banger with Jack Antonoff on production. I love how abstract and weird this one feels. I do feel like some of the lyrics are somewhat lacking, with lines like, "We kissed on the killing floor, red like roses, craving more," but I appreciate Lana's sultry vibes and, once again, the amazing production, especially the horn work. After the 5-minute Funeral in Pink interlude, which sounds like a field recording of sorts, we move on to For the West. This is one of the most country tracks she has ever released, Lana going full on bluegrass. I love this ode to her family and friends from the West, what a charming little tune. Sugar Baby Apocalypse seems to be yet another drama-focused track, this time taking jabs at people she views as industry plants. There is a bold and confusing take here on Gracie Abrams, considering Taylor Swift has shown Gracie a lot of support recently, and Lana seems to be good friends with Taylor. Hopefully this does not damage Lana's reputation, perhaps it is a prearranged beef? Confusing takes aside, I love how cinematic this one is. It is harrowing when Lana lists off all of the sugar babies by name over the dark pulses of piano. Once again, I did not know Lana had it in her. Hollywood Forever and Death 2 are two more interludes, back to back, both including Lana's vocalizations over piano than horn sections. I do not know why these interludes are just as long as the normal songs. Lana is almost making an ambient work. Sundress seems to fuse finger-picked guitars with booming 808s, really throwing back to the Lust for Life era. I like all the playful and sensual lyrics. It is rare a song this sexy can sound so joyous. The Carly Rae Jepsen feature here is unexpected, but absolutely flawless. An easy highlight for me. Unconventional is one of the most unexpected ballads of her career. To me this one reads as Lana's first exposure to a furry convention, due to lines like, "Who are these queens, prancing around me?" They really stand out in the hotel lobby. It is sort of unclear if this is her first foray into furry, because she describes waiting in an entry line for multiple hours, then leaving the event before she could even get in. Perhaps she wanted to play it safe. Regardless, I love the string, that instrumental and the light pianos. Lana always sounds great over this sort of sound. After the 13-minute a cappella interlude, TV Preacher, we end on the closing track, Fine China, which has been a fan favorite unreleased track for a long time now. This one tastefully incorporates some booming 808s into the mix, the whole track just sounding like some good classic Lana to end it off. Woo, what a record! Overall, I enjoyed the main tracks on this album. Though the drama-focused songs were not my cup of tea, the real stinker had to be all of the interludes. Like, come on Lana, you cannot be writing interludes that are longer than the main songs. Sundress is nearly 2 minutes long. That is a criminal misuse of a Carly feature. I did not want 13 minutes of TV Preacher, as beautiful as the group of capellas are. While I appreciate Lana's unconventional way of building a mainstream album, I hope that somebody on her team helps her to cut some of the excess in the future. Otherwise, I really liked this one. Lana's voice always sounds refreshing in the modern pop landscape. Sing on, Lana. Woof woof.